Oh. Well, that wasn't really an opening, was it? Should I click? Hey, it feels a bit odd to click now. Oh, as worse as that could happen. Oh, there's the main menu. Okay, hey, so welcome back to the non-existence of the Morphean paradox, apparently. Turns out I wasn't completely wrong. The game did release. But it's early access, so I'm not super sure on the details. A few bugs here and there. But my ultimatum, once I finished the Morphean, the non-existence of you and me, was to play this game. And so I'm here to do that. I'm not really sure how this is gonna go, because the last videos, it was a visual novel. So they were pretty long videos, because I don't really like to cut out a lot of the details of visual novels, because like every line matters. But this is a bit different, because this is an RPG. So grinding, fighting, etc., etc. A lot of that could be very, very strong bufferage. So for now, I'm going to try and get through this game and see what they have to offer. Because I've actually been pretty excited ever since I saw this was going to launch. In fact, I'm pretty sure... No, I mean... Regardless, I'm going to get into it, and hopefully we're going to see something new. Actually, we have seen something new. I noticed this. Last game it was...
在这无上无下、无光无暗的世界里，
Oh, wait.
我，然
Oh,
后，
God.
但如果
I'm
是你，
panicking. I'm panicking.
如果是我们，
Okay, so I may have panicked and accidentally closed the game. Not a good start. But we're gonna try that again. However, first, I'm gonna change the... Where is it? Oh. Oh, can I not switch it to Japanese in this version? Aw, man. I mean, I kinda liked the Japanese. I guess we'll have to live with Korean, huh? Oh, something I should point out that I just noticed. Hold on. Oh, man, I can't do that. There's the continue and a new game button. Let that sink in. Last game, there was no continue. Actually, there was a continue button, but there wasn't a new game button. So that changes things a little bit. But this time, we're gonna actually play the game. And this time,
在这
I'm not
无
gonna
上
skip
无
past the
下、
dialogue.
无光无暗的世界里，我们就像是水草一般，或是继续漂浮，或是在某个随机的时刻，与另一片随机的水草相遇。
Okay, so we're just straight into the obscure poetry, huh?
然后，现实的碳酸外溢堆积起无数名为幸福的气泡，而在气泡破裂飞溅之后，又还有什么东西能够留存下来呢？
Emptiness? I don't know. I'm not really sure about this.
但如果是你，如果是我们，不再是轻轻的离开，也不再是重新翻开第一页。或许所谓的永恒，便是那一页页我们一起翻过的时光。
Okay.
便是此刻，你找到了我。
Okay. The Korean really throws me off because everything she says feels spaced, so I can never tell when the sentence ends. Right. So this is continuing on from the good end. Kind of the existence of you and me. So we're coming straight out of it with all of the references of how the last game ended.
现在我完成了我的约定，你也完成了你的约定。那个词怎么说来着？哦，对，双向奔赴。
Did I make a promise? I don't remember making a... Okay, this might have something to do with the fact I didn't go through all of her dialogue at the end there, so maybe I should have made a promise and I missed out on the promise. Maybe I might go back. I might go back later and read through all of her questions, because I did look it up, and apparently there is an achievement for listening to her talk through the entirety of that little New Game Plus sort of situation. So maybe that'll give me some context later.
不要害羞啦，既然是一次新的开始，那总是要有人来破冰，不是吗？
I am very excited. We were stuck in some kind of purgatory last time. However, now we're going into something a little new. And also, it seems there's a lot more to this game. So that's
无论如何，我都非常感谢你迈出了这一步。也正是因为这样，我们才能在此相遇，在这里，在这个银葱之森。
Yes, we're all very excited for your amazingly developed game, Lilith. I've been waiting on this one for forever. Although, unless I remember wrong, we did meet in the forest of silver shallots already.
而从此以后，你还会迈出第二步。那时候，我将陪你一起跨过世界的边界。
Yes, as a game character again.
不过现在我还不能给你透露太多，那毕竟是一份礼物，我可不想它失去原有的惊喜感。之后你就会知道啦。
Although I do have to ask, because this is obviously continuing from where the last game left off, but it's also cut out her actual name. So I don't really know what that's supposed to mean. But regardless, that's a bit odd. To be fair, the last game I felt there was a lot of odd choices. Like the empty words or just the blocks that was never explained. Just a lot of inconsistencies, useless choices that threw me off a lot. So that might just be something of no consequence. It might just not be worth thinking about.
说起来，我们也该准备启程了呢。
Yes, get me in the game. Oh, we have choices, and they're Wait a minute. Where's number 6? There's supposed to be a number. Maybe it's like a sub dialogue. Oh, can I? I can't. I thought that was like keys to trigger the dialogue. Okay. Well, let's go up and down.
哦，说起来，我确实还没有自我介绍过。我叫莉莉丝，很高兴能认识你。
Okay, well now we know for sure. Lilith.
是的。
So familiar. It's like I heard it.
记不住也没事啦，总有一天，你会回想起关于我的一切。
Oh, do I have amnesia again? That'd be very disappointing if I have amnesia again. Where are we going? Let's see here. Where did the protagonist leave off last time? I think it was when he was realizing Lilith was a Topa. But then it sort of cut out all of a sudden and she was talking to us. So, and she did say this would be the continuation, I think. Unless she was referencing something else. This could be a spinoff.
当然是去银葱之森啦，还记得吗？那可是我们的约定。
You just said that I forgot everything. Why would I remember that?
虽然严格来说，这个约定还并没有完全实现，它距离最终的样子还差一些呢。而且，在这一次的旅途中，还多了一些需要格外注意的变量。
Yes, like a complete combat system, or maybe more than 2 NPCs. That sounds exciting, honestly. Very excited for the full experience.
总之，你只需要享受这次的旅程，其他的就交给我吧。你还好吗？
My head. I'm fine. I was worried he was gonna cut me. Am I not gonna get to ask any more questions?
世界已经重塑完
I
成，
only get to ask the 2
我们也该
questions.
启程了。
That's sad. I was kind
那
of
我
worried
们
about that.
迎踪之森再见。
Alright, well, let's go off to the forest of silver shallots.
陛下，他们攻进城内了。
That man is shirtless, and I do not know. No, he's shirtless. By all laws and accounts, he's shirtless. I don't care if he's not showing shoulder. Also, voice acting. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I'm pretty sure I was of the same opinion last time. You sit upon your throne. This throne, built of obsidian and twisted iron bones, is as cold as a coffin. You feel like a specimen pinned upon it. No, you are pinned here. Oh, is my furniture here?
用这个样子出现在
Am I
这
finally where I
里，
belong?
觉得很意外。
I'm a little
这里还是迎踪之森，我好不容易才把你留了下来。
What do you mean by that? Also, are you Lilith? I can't tell, because your name is censored again. What's it say? That's not like a demon lord should wander. I'm the demon lord? You feel a wave of dizziness as if the entire hall is trembling slightly. Patterns on the stone pillars beginning to twist and move. Fortunately, as your loyal subordinate Paimon bows and speaks, the eerie voice vanishes along with the world's anomalies. You immediately return to your home, the demon lord Arahabit, the demon castle. I sure hope Paimon doesn't become really tiny and follow me around, giving me exposition half the time. That would be...
士兵们的抵抗已经无法构成有效防线。
Oh my god, Hagarty then impatiently swung his sword, the massive blade carving a whistling arc through the air. This guy is my style. Why are they all shirtless, though? They also all seem to have some kind of core in the center of their chest. I'm assuming that's where they draw their power from. I bet that's their heart or some crap.
让我去碾碎他们！
Oh, I know you would. Imagine if all of them were my furniture reincarnated. As their lord, you should make some gesture. Is that me? Damn, I look crazy. I thought they were like joking about the demon lord stuff. I thought I'd look more human than this. Why are there only 2 of you? Where are my 4 heavenly knights? Sorry, kings. Sometimes it changes. Some reckless ants who don't know when to die. Very well, Hagarty. No need for honor with them. Then why fight at all? Just surrender gracefully. I wonder if I should be doing a Demon Lord voice for these. I'm not very good at Demon Lord voices. I should buy a voice changer. Why are there only 2 of you? Where are my 4 heavenly kings?
我并不需要你在选择之间挣扎哦。
Oh, great. My choices don't matter in this game, too.
什么都不用想，交给我吧。
Why is Lilith always railroading my decisions? Can't I just be for once? And so your words bypass your mind's folds and twists, sliding into your mouth.
一些不知死活的蝼蚁，
Oh,
我亲
so
自
there
出
was
手。
the correct choice. And also, apparently, I'm voice acted. The voice rolls from your throat, deep and majestic. So majestic. Doesn't sound anything like me. Paimon nods slightly, the corners of his mouth curling up with satisfaction. I'm starting to think I'm not the Demon Lord.
陛下的决断，就如同诗篇中预演的那样英明。
Hagarty let lets out a disgruntled grunt, but eventually steps aside, his great sword striking the ground with a dull thud. I would have let you out there, Agarty. You rise from your throne. This body is massive and heavy. So is that tail. Holy crap, that tail. That is a long tail. That is a... Also, it seems to have joints, which is really odd. Look at that joint right there. That's a... How do you even carry that around? That's like a prehensile scythe. You feel an unfamiliar power pulsing deep within your veins. Like a second heart, yet not in your chest. It doesn't belong to you. Your body finds it equally foreign. Is it me? You find me foreign?
感谢我吧，你会用到它的。
You walk toward the direction of the adventurer's assault. Oh, I thought they were soldiers, not adventurers. The torches lining the corridor flicker as you pass, casting twisted shadows. You hear distant battle cries, clashing metal, exploding magic. At this moment, who knows how many of your soldiers are being slaughtered by the adventurers? Oh, it's our soldiers. Their front line was broken. We're in trouble. I got it. The massive doors ahead burst open, interrupting your thoughts. Fire and smoke pour into the corridor. You see those figures. Magic swordsman holding a rapier, electric arms dancing in his hand. His? I'm gonna chalk that up to a mistranslation. That's definitely Lilith. A girl bearing a massive scythe, her gaze cold as ice. Okay, I've never seen her before. Also, she also seems to be having some lightning going on. A traitor of the demon race, yet with a gentle and resolute expression. Okay. I don't think I've seen her before either. She looks really cool, though. I don't know what the cage is for, though. Maybe it grows. Might be like a mace. A small researcher with... Oh, hey, it's Sarter! She's back! My soulmate. Returning again to kill me, apparently. Probably. Maybe she wants to steal me. A small researcher with several magic turrets floating around her. Turrets are cool. A ranger lurking on the outskirts, ready to strike at any moment. I think I've seen a picture of this guy, actually. Yeah, he doesn't look as cool as the others, honestly. Admittedly, not as many crazy effects going on with him. Very, very grounded looking guy. And that one in silver armor. Unfathomable. Man, that guy looks like he's made of something. And it's not flesh and bone. Those are some crazy energies. Your chest suddenly tightens. You know him well.
不对，
Wrong. Dark Lilith? There's a Dark Lilith? You know him.
不对，
I do. You're lying to me again, Lilith. You never stop lying to me. You don't know him. Your knowledge of him is limited to a rising star among humans. I know him. Regardless, he grips his sword and walks toward you. And you, Demon Lord Robin, are about to face this fated battle.
魔王拉哈贝，
Ah, man, she really shoved him out of the way. What the hell are you doing? Callan. Callan? Callan. It's two L's. Callan is spelled with two L's, so therefore it's Callan. Before the armored swordsman can close in, the scythe-wielding girl has already dashed to the front like lightning, purple flames burning on her blade. Her eyes are filled with hatred. That hatred is so real it almost makes you believe you truly committed some unforgivable sin. Yeah, I don't know what the silver armored guy did though. He didn't deserve that. Did you? I can't remember. Oh, so now he is. So now I have to voice it. Is it only when Lilith takes control of the character? A stray dog who cannot even protect her own country and people. I thought I didn't remember anything. Vomit words flow from your mouth. You whip out your massive tail, striking the shaft at first crazy, man. The girl's body slams heavily into a distant stone pillar with a dull thud. She coughs up blood that immediately pulls herself up from the sight of herself. Her gaze is romantic. Okay, so she hates me.
我亲手杀了你，为了我的承诺，为了所有逝去的人。
I can't tell if I'm actually going to play through this game as the or not. This game, the last game Divided gave me, it feels like they would legitimately make you play through as the Demon Lord through some crazy circumstance. Subjects. You suddenly look around. The Demon Lord's castle, once a place of solemn grandeur, has become a living hell. Monster and comic creatures, corpses, like scattered bullets, painting the floor of characters. Man, I am really all over the place with the HUD. The instant you're like, Talon's flickering Man, she really did just rush it. None of the others are doing anything. Sensing the killing intent, you shear your head aside and rarely dodge. Oh, and I have to voice him. Okay. Khaled, fall back. Stick to the plan. The armored swordsman's voice rang out. His command immediately reined in Khaled's emotions. Could have done that earlier. She gritted her teeth, her figure flickering once more as she retreated to the flank. Just as your intelligence indicated, the armored swordsman is the command tower of these adventures.
我会用你的灵
He's the
魂
leader.
喂养我的幻影。
I could have guessed that, I guess. Okay, that's cool. Took her place among the carbon. Active, obstinate. Okay, so I overthrew her. It sounds like she says this to have we standing in this
背叛种族的无耻之辈，你的血脉正为你感到羞愧。
You scatter the shadows with a swipe of your claw, dark magic exploding in the air. Immediately after, chains flash out, trying to keep you in place. Oh no, hold him down. Sardo, wait for my signal. The armored swordsman issues orders when charging in. His movements not flashing, but every step lands in the most optimal position. This kind of reminds me of the top of apartments. Just a little bit. Way dishes out orders. Not the rest of it though. Also the helmet. The helmet reminds me of that. Maybe that's just my feeling. You raise your clawed foot to counter, your talons clashing with the blade in a shower of sparks.
收到，目标锁定。
No, don't shoot me. It's me, Sarter. The petite researcher shouts excitedly in the distance. The magic hand decides to adjust charging up in the living light. Waiting for her Oh no, I have a fatal way to make this. Scholar from Darius. Why oh, that's me talking. Scholar from Darius. Why dabble in such murky waters? Does slaying me have to do with your scrap metal tinkering?
哼，你这没有先知之友的家伙，很难理解吧？
They're gonna defeat me with the
你就
power
当
of
自己是
friendship.
个
This is so BS.
性能绝佳的实验材料，为我的新发明贡献最后一点价值好了。
Wow. Maybe she wants to dissect my corpse. Honestly, I don't want it. How the hell is this? My body is literally made of flames. A true friend. No! Oh. I have his name. Also, thank you. It's the Morphean paradox. I don't care that you changed it. You forced me to say it every time last game. The moment his command rang out, Starter's turret opened fire with thunderous roar. Beam forth in the air, striking directly at your face. You raise your hand to black barrier and before you. This is only fate. Helen's figure bursts from your blind spot like a phantom. Your sight aimed straight at the back of your neck. At the same time, Photo's aim sprang from the ground, pulling you at your ankles. The armored swordsman command. They executed this complete tactical maneuver.
重置而已。
Man, you are so inconsistent in talking. Your tail swept horizontally, forcing Colin back. Then your claws tore through the chain until the barrier blocked the environment. Such tricks would fall from an unbelievable. Lunge towards the armor. Once this commander was done, there would be nothing but scattered sand. Whoosh. 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 Magic arrow shot towards that face with a volume of sand, forcing you to fall and abandon your attack with the pierce.
可惜了，
The average swordsman doesn't respond, but he sees the opportunity, striding forward to slash his sword at your chest.
逐梦者，你什么都做不到，只能看着你的同伴死在我的手下。
I don't think I have very good situational awareness. I'm on the defensive. You roared furiously, raising your upper claw to block the blow, and the sound of metal clashing against the wall was different. I don't think it would be that way. First off, a flash of silver light struck on the side of the east. That seemed to work in the magic sword. Oh, I forgot Lilith was here. She didn't show up a single time that entire time. Lilith's rapier spun in her hand before thrusting out fiercely. Not your vitals, but the very claw blocking Morphean without Paradox's blade. The rapier tears through your palm.
什么？
Having landed her strike, the magic swordswoman pressed forward another step and slammed her armor into her shoulder hard. Lilith, together! Not off guard, you took their combined attack at one. Scales shattered, blood gushing forth. I have blood. I have blood in this? Where's the blood coming from? Maybe I'm just coated in flames. Yeah, maybe this is just like an outer layer. You staggered back a few steps, wiping your palm across the wound. The sticky sensation and warm stench of blood letting spirit across the intense
我说过你会用到它的，
What do you...
你欠我一句谢谢。
Oh, music changed. It's at second phase. They triggered my second phase.
啊，不过现在你也没法那么做。
干得不错，恭喜你们！激怒了我，可笑的计谋、配合、友情、牵绊。
Yeah, they're really destroying you with the power of friendship, not surrounding the guy and beating the crap out of him.
知道为什么我不需要这种东西吗？
Absolute power and the sheer length of his tail. I can't get over it. That thing is longer than he is tall. That thing is twice as tall as he is. That is a crazy tail, man. That pitch black power began to boil within your blood. Is this like a scorpion tail? It actually kind of looks like a scorpion tail. That would explain the joint. Look at your hand, like you had just light transformed into a pitch black arrow, hurling towards that annoying ranger. He shot like a single time. Before the expression could fade from his face, his head burst open with a wet pop. Like an overripe watermelon, red and white matter splattered across the wall behind him. Holy crap, he's dead. Green! Do you guys know no resurrection? Phoenix down. You have a Phoenix down? The armored swordsman watched in disbelief as the headless corpse crumpled to the ground. Oh, so he's just dead, huh? A sudden turn of events made each of them hesitate for a moment. You wouldn't let this opportunity slip. Oh, I'm gonna massacre them, aren't I? This is... Leaping high into the air, your body curled into a hard ball, hurling towards Sartor. At the moment of the impact, you unfurled your deadly steel tail and thrust mercilessly at her face. I can only imagine, like the Sonic, jump, spin, dash. Although, with the tail thing, that's more like a Pokemon move, right?
魔导炮台，自爆模式。
Knowing she couldn't possibly dodge, Sarah made the best decision available to her, instantly detonating all the machines around her. Shockwave had no effect on you, but successfully blasted her backward out of your attack range. The cost, her small body was now drenched in blood, covered in wounds, and completely unable to fight. No! Soulmate! How could I?
下次路。
Foko rushed to the fallen researcher, checked her wounds, then wore an expression of grief.
如果不及时治疗的话，
I would suggest retreat. Tactical retreat. Strategize more. Your right helmet fell into a deathly silence, broken only by your heavy breathing. You clenched your fist, knuckles cracking.
虫子还有4只，
Bro, you
Aye.
actually have no privileges.
让我碾死你们！
Moments later, the battle ended without suspense. These insects did indeed unleash greater power under extreme emotions, but that was as far as they could go. The hull lay in complete devastation. Wow, so they're just dead, huh? That's unfortunate. Lilith's dead too. I don't know how to react to that. We just started the game and everyone on the cast is dead, and I killed them. Your enemies all lay upon the cold ground. The princess of Fallen Kingdom, the traitorous demon lord, the loyal magic swordsman. In the end, only the armored figure remained, kneeling with sword braced against the ground. Silver armor was already shattered beyond repair, blood seeping from the cracks and staining the ground beneath, yet still refusing to fall. You close in step by step, looking down as it made you taste pain and fury. A rare bit of entertainment, I must admit. Now I shall send you on your way. The armored swordsman doesn't reply. Perhaps he has lost the ability to speak. No, he's calculating the perfect way to sacrifice himself and seal you forever. Through the slits of his visor, those eyes burning with their dying flames stare fixedly at you. You slowly raise your sharp claws, preparing to pierce his heart and end it all.
没有其他办法了。
Oh, do you know how to resurrect enemies? Sorry, allies? Dead allies? That'd be nice. Who's speaking? You turn to look. It's that magic swordswoman named Lilith, collapsed on the ground. How do I know her name? A crystal vial is hurled, but the target is not you. Curious what trick she might still have, you simply watch in silence. A crisp, shattering sound rings out, and the fierce wind, accompanied by thick, light-devouring black mist, surges forth from the fragments. You furrow your brow. Ah, yes, my brow. My very defined brow. What is this? Why does this feel so familiar? The moment that mist touches you, you begin to feel unprecedented pain and terror. What?
这是什么？
Gone is your domineering composure as Demon Lord. You thrash desperately at the ground, trying to shake off the mist. Do I have a fear of mist? Along with your consciousness, your body begins to crack and dissolve. What? What? Why didn't they use that when half their party was killed? Amid your agonized screams, you slowly dissolve into a puddle of mist emitting black ichor, gradually losing all consciousness. What a shit way to go. Ah, I guess I'm dead, huh? Good game. Good game. It was a fun experience. I learned a lot. Still no combat system, though. Kind of depressing. No. Your consciousness is clearer than ever before. Now you are the Morphean paradox. Oh, boy. You look at the black mist and wreckage before you, somewhat dazed. The Demon Lord has been defeated by you all. Your whole body goes limp and you collapse to the ground. Lilith, we did it. Oh, okay, so what was the point of having me start as the Demon Lord then? Just to experience what it's like to get murdered? Maybe it's like a reflectionism thing? Oh, you know, your greatest enemy will always be yourself. And by your greatest enemy being yourself, I mean that when you look in the mirror, you see a giant, demonic, flaming scorpion man who kills all your friends. Defeating the Demon Lord, weighing the cheers of the people, isn't that the ideal protagonist? Your whole body goes limp and you collapse to the ground. Lilith, we did it. Green, so at such a cost. What kind of victory is this? I mean, from what I know, Sarter was still alive. Well, I guess she'll probably die in a second, huh? Lilith? No response. The hairs on the back of your neck stand on end without warning. An icy chill racing up your spine. Something is watching you from deep within the dark mist. Sensing something wrong, you look toward where the black mist is gathering in shock. Okay. So I'm gonna go on a limb and say that's a Dark Lilith. Now hold on. I know that might be a bit of a leap of logic, but hear me out. It looks like Lilith. She's completely dark, and her eyes are glowing red like a villain. I know it's all surface level. I'm sure through proper analysis, we can all come to the same conclusion. Probably. A slender, elegant, graceful figure coalesces within the dark black mist. It's not Harahabet, rather it's someone so familiar it defies belief. Wait a minute. Did Lilith throw an orb containing Lilith at the Demon Lord and turn the Demon Lord into Lilith? Where would you even get something like that? Then the black... Oh, that's some tiny text. Oh, God. Alright, then the black mist slowly dispersed and the moonlight poured through the shattered dome upon her visage. A countenance wrought of moonlight and venom. The very image of Lilith, yet wholly other. Her skin was pale to translucence, gleaming with a cold, pearlescent glow beneath the moon, as though never touched by the warmth of the mortal world. I'm pretty sure everyone I've seen in this game has white skin. It's very hard to tell the difference between them all. Although I will say, black hair Lilith. Who would have thought? Oh, wasn't she on the main menu? Was she? Did Lilith on the main menu have black hair? I don't know. What? Oh, you. She's Shadow Lilith. She's a nobody. That's funny. You get the reference? You probably don't. You might. She didn't answer, merely lifting her chin with cold indifference as a goddess descended from a sacred altar. You feel a dangerous power gathering behind you, taking form. You seem to know what will happen next. Foco, hurry in.
勇者，
Wasn't she supposed to be like super dead? She doesn't even look at the incoming attack, only turning her head towards you. As if calmly accepting what's about to happen, an infinitely warm smile slowly blooms across Foco's face.
这一次，我再也不会忘记大家了。
I feel like death ain't too far off from that, huh? Don't. A series of dull thuds as flesh is pierced. I literally just met all these guys. This is not a great start for a friendship, huh? Foco's body is impaled by countless dark spikes sent flying backwards and pinned firmly to the pitch black wall of the Demon Lord's castle. She didn't have a voice line, did she? No, she did not. Foco. Ugh. She endures the pain and pulls the spike from her shoulder, about to rush forward when the next dark shadow pierces through her chest. The perpetrator tilts her head slightly, her voice carrying an innocent cruelty.
哎呀，一下子就坏掉了呢。
So is this the antagonist? I can't tell what's going on yet. Everything is happening in a very weird pacing. Stop wearing Lilith's face, you monster. You roar, using the last of your strength to swing your sword. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work, buddy. She seems like a god or some crap. She shoved me into Demon Lord's body. Yeah, this newborn creation merely tilts her head slightly, effortlessly dodging the blow, and extends a finger to lightly touch your helmet. She gonna send me flying backwards. She gazed down upon you with contempt, tilting her head ever so slightly. Her earrings swayed, its shadow writhing as though possessed of life.
怪物，
Oh, I don't think she liked that compliment. You grip your sword tightly, your throat bobbing as you swallow blood, like a wolf pinned by a spear and still trying to tear out the hunter's throat. What do you mean? Why am I swallowing blood? A glimmer of curiosity kindled in her eyes, then gave way to knowing.
你还是选择了。
I'm so sick of the blocks, man. I just hate the blocks.
这里是
I don't get to know anything, I
我
guess.
只是
I'm gonna guess that one was like, am I merely a shadow or some crap? I wouldn't put that opinion aside. Her fingers upon the helmet traced its contours, slender digits gliding slowly downward along the blood, an elusive tenderness flickering within her gaze. I'm just standing here taking it, I guess. In that single instant, like a climber seizing a rope thrown down, you grasp the sliver of a chance for revenge. The blade in your hand pierces through the chest of the monster before you. What is happening? Let's recount. Okay, so I met Lilith. She sent me in the silver shallots after I asked 2 questions and got a headache. I became the Demon Lord, where Dark Lilith in my mind was telling me that I don't remember half of the things I was saying I remember. I couldn't talk half the time, and neither could some of the characters. He was getting the shit beat out of him, and then he beat the shit out of them after getting some weird power. He was then killed by a black mist that was thrown by a magic swordswoman version of Lilith. He turned into Shadow Lilith. Meanwhile, I became the Morphean paradox, despite being told millions of times that I was the Demon Lord. Then she proceeded to kill all my friends except for Green, because he was apparently certainly dead, and also Sarter, who died off screen, which is very sad. She then proceeded to stand there, poke at my mask, and then I stabbed her through the chest. What is going on? Am I turning to... Is she dusting me? Faced with such unexpected defiance, she regarded you with puzzlement as a child might. And then she smiled.
原来如此呀，那就将逐梦者。
She knows my name. Everyone else forgot it. I know my name.
将隐
That's
从
the,
之森
you put some respect on that name.
都献给我吧。
For the rest of my life. You know, I'm thinking maybe they took our suggestions with the demo in the last game, huh? Lilith is the villain and the princess. Think about that. Think of how crazy that'd be. That'd be a genius way to implement that. Her finger pushes down and your body begins to crumble. Sharp pain conducts through your limbs from the point she touches. Cracks spread like a spider's web. Man, she just has death touch, huh? Also, where's the hole in her stomach? Where is it? The armor is the first to dissolve into silvery white dust, followed by flesh and bone. All that was once blazing, pulsing life crumbles apart beneath the gentle pressure of her fingertip. Sure had some delay though. She just had to keep touching my helmet. In the instant everything is decomposed, each particle of dust transformed into deep crimson petals. played a certain French game, you know I'm smiling. I'm just saying, there's a possibility that that is paint. I'm just saying, in the instant everything is decomposed, I already read that. Those petals are edged with gilded light, like all your warm imaginings of your companions and all the tender words left unspoken. All of it drifts silently away beneath the cold moonlight. Honestly, I can't even tell if it's nighttime. Everything is so bright. She waits quietly for you to completely dissipate, withdrawing her hand as a single petal falls into her palm. She lowers her gaze and discovers the petal still maintains the warmth of your blood on its inner side, like a heart refusing to die, trembling faintly in her hand for an instant before finally turning to ash. Okay, so it has been... Oh wow, it's actually been a while. It's been like 30 minutes and I've died twice already.
明明可以一直
Okay, now...
那就让我来再次找到你吧。
Okay, so where am I in all of this? Because if he's dead and the other guy's dead, then where am I? Am I Lilith now? Aren't we all Lilith? I forgot, I'm also Lilith. Oh no, fade to black. You open your eyes. Before you is the familiar... The nurse. I remember this, the nurse. That's where I last saw this screen, I think.
不，你并不熟悉。我希望你知道这一点。
God, everything just talks to me, huh? Like, is there a limit? No, you know what? I don't believe it. That's Lilith talking through the furniture. No, through the cylinder. I don't think I'm able to talk to furniture anymore. I refuse to believe it.
总之，这一次的旅途就到此结束了。
You know, for
你
early
对此
access,
是怎么想
it's
的呢？
okay. I mean, technically I did fight a battle. Did I do anything but read out text for 30 minutes? No. But it was a battle, and I fought hard. I fought with all my might to comprehend what was going on. I'm too tired, I just want to rest. So close, I'm not satisfied. This failure was part of the plan. None of these are how I'm feeling. This failure was part of the plan. I don't... Yeah, of course. No, I just started. There's no way.
原来你一直在保留实力。那这一次呢？我们还不知道瓶中黑雾的具体影响，可不能再掉以轻心了。
Wow, I really am lacking context right now. Maybe I'll take it seriously this time. I don't wanna. No.
有我陪着你，好吗？
I mean, if you say it like that, I guess. Wait, thinking of it from this context, is she saying that I'll always have drugs? No, I guess she's saying I'll always have placebo candy, huh? Always there to keep me going in the hard times.
让我们为他写下一个结局。
You know, I love the implication that that wasn't the ending. What if we just stop there, you know? Alright. At this moment, a strange sound of pages turning comes from the void. Oh, okay, so we're going back.
那么在迄今为止的旅途中，你都全力以赴了吗？
I can do even better. I can do better than this.
那么，
Of course I can.
你具体说的是？
This is like a product review. You know, I'm actually filling out a survey. I wish to have greater strength. I wish to have eloquent speech. I wish to have nimble agility. I wish to have a clever mind. I wish to have a robust body. I wish to have unwavering resolve. I mean, I kind of had that already, though, right? I mean, I stood before death and like stared her in the eyes, and then I like turned to dust and whatnot. Like, what greater unwavering resolve is that? I guess I could have kept stabbing her. Probably would have done some more damage, you know? Maybe that she has like one of those death protections. I mean, Realistically, it's strength, right? No, I guess strength didn't do really much for me. Eloquent speech. That's what I think. If I could have talked her out of it. I could have been like, welcome to the world, Shadow Lilith. Don't kill us all. You can be a better person.
社交高手嘛。
Oh. There, I don't... Oh, you can't see it. There we go. Alright. Yeah, you couldn't see it, but, can I flip this? That's weird. Yeah, the screen goes black when I click off. Yeah, no, I had to move my camera because there was like a little notification up here. It was like, I increased my charisma, which is great because I need that, don't I? A social expert, is it? From the blank void comes the sound of pages turning once more, followed by that gentle voice with its rising information.
你的决心已定，
I didn't choose resolve.
但这一次，你希望追寻什么呢？
Please give me the option to choose friendship. The art of winning hearts, the mysteries of magic, justice in the shadows, faith and hope. I'm a fan of justice in the shadows.
即便行走于黑暗，也会服务于光明吗？
I'm Batman. I'm the Batman of NOexistenceN, if you with me.
在你的旅途中，会见到不同的风景，遇见许多值得信赖的伙伴。当然，你也会遇到难缠的敌人。
You can't see the dialogue. I have to move my face camera again. Hold on. We're gonna try this again. Alright, well. This feels odd, but I guess now I'm here now. I don't like that my camera's flipped now, but this is what we're dealing with. Let me reread that, because you didn't see all the text. Along your journey, you'll witness new vistas and meet companions you can trust. And of course, you'll run into some rather troublesome foes.
如果面对一个强大的敌人，你会怎么做呢？
I'm gonna admire myself for a second. Just want to say, this might be very narcissistic of me to say. I actually look better from this angle. I don't know why. It's like the flip made me. Huh. I don't know why that is. Anyway, sky and stealth. Try to avoid the enemy. Try to persuade them. I mean, persuade them won't really work, though, right? Maybe. Actually, I did just say that I would talk Shadow Lilith down. You know, that's right.
一个没有人受伤的世
Oh, my
界。
strength went down. A world where no one gets hurt. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Real
情况急转直下，敌人的强大超乎你的想象，你身受重伤。此时神灵听到了你内心的呼唤，为了打败他，必须要向神灵献上一件你已经拥有的东西作为祭品。你会选择什么呢？
Mighty power, a healthy body. Friends and loved ones. Take them. I don't need them. Clever mind. I mean, if I'm going the persuasion route, I don't really need power, do I? Just convince everyone else to fight for me. Healthy body might make sense, though. You know, if my goal is only to finish the journey, I'd prefer to finish the journey and see it through, though. So let's take my mighty power.
责任可不会因为放下了力量就一起消失。
Yeah, I mean, influence matters too.
接下来是你的外貌。
Wait, I get to choose my appearance? What? Devs. I can't read this, devs. I can't read this, devs. Change race? Am I human? What if I click wings?
天生拥有翅膀的种族，住在高高的地方，能轻松抵达其他种族难以企及的地方。他们在侦察、突袭和躲避地面陷阱时拥有绝对优势。 反正长得差不多，多一个翅膀也没坏处吧？
Yeah, this will attract me then.
还有什么想调整的吗？
Okay, so I just can't read my status. Well, hold on. I can shift things. I can play the system. If I click change, yep, I knew it. I was human. I wonder what humans are.
人类啊，他们没有精灵的魔法天赋，也没有矮人的锻造神力。从格里芬骑士到街边小贩，你都能看到人类的身影。还有什么想调整的吗？
What? Oh my god, I can't place my camera anywhere that there's a bunch of random crap going on up here. Okay, we're gonna do one more shift. Just one more. Just one more shift. Just gonna. Oh wait, now you can't see this side of the text. I can't win. Okay, if we're being realistic. What's not important? What's truly not important when it comes to my camera? Is my camera important? Do I need the camera? I don't know. You know what? Let's just I'm sure that other thing didn't matter anyway. I'm sure that was perfectly fine. Hold on. Okay. This is where the camera's going to be, okay? I'm not moving it again. Okay, this is what you're seeing. I look good from here. And you're seeing everything that I care about showing you. And if anything happens up here in this top left corner, I will let you know. And earlier it said I unlocked a branching path, but it was too fast and I couldn't read it, which is unfortunate. Anyway, I mean, I probably want to be... We're vampires. I mean, I don't want to be a vampire. Maybe I do.
银葱之森有这样的种族吗？
Do they? You would know better than me.
但是我也无法拒绝你，好吧？真拿你没办法。
This is my OC. He drinks blood, and he's also immortal. He's not exactly a vampire.
这是优雅而神秘的永生种族，拥有超凡的速度、魅惑能力和强大的恢复力，博学而富有，好处可都给你占了。
Things are looking up for me, huh?
还有什么想调整的吗？
New branch unlocked. What? It happened again. Behind my face camera is everything important, and you can't see it. Mouse on. Okay, now what happens if I choose Goblin?
真的要选这个吗？
I mean,
你不会是想把真的哥布林引出来杀掉，用来升级吧？
Is that a choice?
还有什么想调整的吗？
New branch unlocked. Oh god, it keeps saying that. Anything else you want to adjust? Oh, I just want to run through all the races, because in case you haven't noticed, I'll probably cut this part out, because I don't think you want to see all of this, but... Okay, so there wasn't actually anything interesting in the races, but I think for what... Vampire feels like I'm cheating, though, isn't it? I mean, because that's basically like choosing the better human. I'll be a human, it's fine. I'll
人类啊，
be the last human with
他们没
no
从格里，还有什么想调整的吗？
So from what I can tell, up here in the top left that you can't see, it does that every time I choose something. So I'm just gonna assume it's not important. Change hairstyle. I mean, it doesn't really matter though, right? I'm wearing a helmet the entire time. I'm gonna be disgusting. I have a pony.
充满活力，露出的后颈也是魅力点之一。还有什么想调整的
I
吗？
don't know how that affects anything. Yeah, that little black, white block. That was the thing. Don't worry about it. Change face. I don't think this matters, right?
还有什么想调整的吗？
Change voice. Can I hear them?
这种声音 连怪物都会不忍心下手吧？还有什么想调整的吗？ 听起来很可靠，像是队伍里的领导者。还有什么想调整的吗？怎么会呢？聪明的人都能发现自己的不同哦。
Stop joking around. You take me for some vain emperor. I really don't think.
但至少我们内心知道自己想要的自我是什么样的，这不就够了吗？
Power was a stat. I thought it was strength.
还有什么想调整的吗？
Did I gain a stat? Was that a choice? Was that a stat choice? Okay. I think. As we are, I'm fine. I think this is good. Oh. I think that was a race boss or something. From the void comes a cute murmuring voice, seemingly surprised by your choice before falling silent once more. Dark Lilith? Are you there, Dark Lilith? Is that you? After an unknown amount of time, the noise sounds again.
我的使命也要告一段落了。
What a shame. I love the cylinder. Has a voice actor. It sounds like that's Lilith's voice. I love the idea this is a character in the game. Where's the Morphean Codex? I feel like my character setup should have been through the Morphean Codex. It only makes sense. Is the cylinder the Morphean Codex? That would be cool.
等到下次见面的时候
Until we meet again, I will need you one day in a very stressful situation. That familiar figure gradually fades, dissolving into rippling waters. Then the world turns white and you fall from the sky to the earth. Wait a minute. What do you mean I fall from the sky? Oh, I'm fine. Everything's fine, yes. It was just a short fall. You opened your eyes. Framed in your vision was the irregular patch of sky, cut from coarse cloth with clouds drifting by in an unnatural, sluggish manner. This looks really good. This is a really good background. It looks like it was, like this is actually painted and whatnot. And maybe it was. I mean, yeah, no, this looks very nice. I like the blotchiness of it. It reminds me of, like, fog. In the cramped space, the stench of decay materialized into piercing needles that made your eyes involuntarily well up with tears. Your ears were filled with a droning buzz of swarming flies, rising and falling like an endless tide. Did I go hollow? A heavy weight pressed in from both sides. You felt yourself lying atop something soft, something with long, slender limbs. The curve of those bent joints seemed to maintain some final posture. Am I laying on a corpse? No. What something? These were corpses. Great. Beneath you, beside you, in every inch of your space, your eyes could reach. Piled high were corpses of every shape. Oh, man. Am I being hugged by a corpse? Hey, I see it. I don't see it. That's Lilith's crown. You know what? This is great, because, you know, if I didn't move my camera over here, you wouldn't have been able to see that. This is, I feel good about this. I feel good about this. This is where I belong. I should have always been here. The car continued to jolt forward, and with each sway, those long, cold limbs swayed gently along with it, like some silent, massive chorus. Keep observing the sky. Try to turn your head for fresh air. I have a feeling that wouldn't go too well. Force your arm free. I want my arm back. Can I have my arm back? Oh, I came strength. The sensation of being crushed by layers of bodies was maddening. Gritting your teeth, you strained with all your might to wrench your half-buried body free from the pile of corpses. With a snap, your right arm jerked free. Ah, so I'm dead, huh? Almost simultaneously, another cold limp thing was pulled out along with it, dangling limply before your eyes. It was a human hand, long but then stiffened. Ah, this is a great start. Your senses gradually sharpened, and that persistent swaying sensation crept over you. Yes, you realized you were lying in a cart. I just want to say, if I had picked vampire, this would have been a dream. Maybe they were sucked dry. A cart filled with corpses, no less. With another jolt, the pressure from both sides intensified.
你还好吗？
I don't think corpses talk, do they? I'm doing okay. I've never been better. It's going great. I've never been better. I've never tried sleeping squeezed in with so many corpses before. Every day is a new experience. Turns out dead bodies aren't that stiff. They're soft, actually. Pretty comfy.
是吧？我就知道你会喜欢。
I feel like what would really make this amazing is if all of the corpses are the corpses of my dead friends. That would really bring a new extent to the power of friendship. No.
尤其是在马车上，那种被包裹在车厢内部的颠簸感，会让人觉得自己是即将出世的胎儿。
I don't think I've ever wanted to experience that in my life, but maybe it's a curiosity. Why was a corpse talking to you? Oh, now I thought we were ignoring that. Maybe you've been dead all along, just a thinking corpse. We faintly heard Melissa's voice, not from any passenger in the cart, but from whoever was driving it.
后面啥动静？不会又有动物窜上车吃自助了吧？
You are in the shock of your life, my friend.
不是都抹上石灰了吗？畜生们不吃的，估计是那些扒下来的盔甲撞到一起了吧？你都联系好买家了吧？
当然，这次可都是难得的整货，好多人抢着要，根本不愁卖不掉。
Are they selling our corpses?
再加上那些盔甲，我们这一波能挣大钱了。
Oh yeah, I have bad news.
要不是国王非要和魔王军硬碰硬，也不会死这么多人。算了，不想这个，至少给了咱们发财的机会。要我说，早点离开金盏镇才是正经活路。
So I'm having a hard time telling if this is a continuation of when I died and when I didn't die.
那可不，干完这一笔，咱们就能攒够钱回老家了吧？说起来也怪，最后装上车那货，盔甲怎么扒不下来呢？
可能身上有什么魔法吧，到了地儿慢慢搞，实在不行给他卸成几块卖。
他们好像正在说你呢。如果真让这辆车开到终点，接下来会发生什么，可就不好说了哦。
What are we suggesting here? Are we gonna murder them before we get to the? I mean, I'm not against it. This seems like some illegal activity. Jump off the cart. The thought flashed through your mind. But could you really slip away unnoticed from a jostling cart piled with corpses? So you're saying there's a chance. Let's engage some patience. I'm a patient man. Now's not the time. You need to get more information.
黑雾蔓延的越来越快了，连带着附近的魔物也越来越多。
Black mist. That sounds familiar. I'm thinking this might be a continuation of when I died horribly. Although, to be fair, Lilith doesn't seem to know me. I don't know which Lilith we're talking about here, but honestly, I don't think it matters anymore.
我当初是听说金盏镇比前线安全才过来的，真是倒大霉了。
往好处想，这边挣钱的路子多，对吧？什么都能卖。那个带盔甲的家伙，或许可以连人带甲囫囵卖给真理都市，正好测试他们新研发的武器威力。
Oh, they want to use me as a training dummy?
然后老样子，没怎么烂的送去伊赛亚的神经病那儿，烂得多的给王都医学院送去。 没办法，这个世道就是这样。你听说了吗？国王又要加税了。
还加？真把我们当模组整了？
嘘，小点声，马上到了，别让人听到你这话。
看来就快到站了，这趟短途旅行还不赖。不过，就算棚顶的风景再好，看久了也会腻的。要下车吗？
I mean, at this point, yeah, we should probably get out. Get off, that's right. But you don't understand a word those two are saying. Black Mist, Marigold Town, Veritas, Isaiah. You can't find any of these words in your memory, actually. I remember hearing the word Veritas. Sartor was from Veritas. That's what the Demon King said. And this corpse, you're starting to wonder if you've gone crazy. Let's not wonder too long, shall we? I mean, I don't want to be a train dummy. Let's risk it. 30% chance. Let's go. Is that good? That's bad. You have to get off this course card now. Not a second to waste. Huh? Right now? Wait. Ignoring the voice from the pile of corpses, you struggle to rise from the cold heap. You stumbled and fell off the carriage. Oh, they've lost their voices. Hey, did some cargo fall off? Crap, it came back to life, Scoob. I don't know why I did Shaggy. No longer calm voice, wow. Oh, I'm fighting. If he tells the Silver Griffin about today, we're done for. So I'm really just gonna murder them. Oh God. Oh, what is all of this? I don't wanna get dragged off to the mines by that Four Eyes. 2 against 1 isn't exactly a fair fight. Let me help you out. Keep an eye on your condition during battle. When you lose your life or sad, you don't get out. This isn't the game. By the way, the hilarity of her of all people saying it's not a game. Alright, so I guess I just click anything. Violence tag. So that's let's get there. Just formation. Alright, Lilith. You take care of it. You have this under control, Lilith. I expected the charisma. I'm not built for this. Hey, you do your thing though. Blade dance. Attack the target twice with a magic sword. Use tactics. Attack 20% chance to counterattack. Scoop damage equal to 80% attack. Parry triggers. All allies recover HP equal to 50% counterattack damage. Oh, so she's a heat support tank. That's actually really cool. Select an ally and place them on the chance. Apply okay, so yeah, she's. Let's activate parry. I have her on. Is that a passive? Okay, that's a passive. Can I apply battle resonance to herself? Myself is down slanced her. Try and. Is that not worth it on yourself? Oh, it only. Oh, okay. Never mind. I'm not. You telling me to go on the front lines? No way. Okay, so that's an AoE. AoE is a pretty good yeah, let's hit. I did not hit all. Did I hit her? Oh, she's bleeding. Death Thorn. Oh, I'm not. Alright, well, I don't know. I probably should have read that more. Oh, no, that's just all it is. Alright, well. That was some decent damage. Parry? Nah. I'm thinking we should swap. Yeah. Because now... Oh, I can recover sanity. Is that my passive? That's my passive. So I can't use that. After one action ends, apply vigor to the next friendly unit. Until the end of the target's turn. 50% chance to gain attack increased by 5%. So is that a flying turn? Or is that like a temporary one-turn thing? Wow, my attack number sucks. Alright, my charisma is through the roof. Okay, so I don't have a lot working for me here. But it's fine. We can make this work. So I'm gonna heal. Stop making me heal. I have sand. I have enough sand to use that. Oh, and that's an attack. Okay. So let's take this. And we'll heal her a bit. Okay, so now I'm not a fan of me. So now I play battle with me. So that'll help me out against this attack. Now I have to be able to recover sanity. Can I target myself? I cannot target myself. You just can't target yourself at all. Alright, well, that's a lot of sand cost. Yeah, that's a lot. I'll have a way to recover sanity for this character. So let's just attack. Can I just attack? I cannot. Is this my basic? That's that. This isn't. Okay, I see. This is a little complicated, but we're getting through it. Let's try and kill this guy. Holy crap! That was a lot of damage. What was that? It looks like she's intervening. She has protection? Holy crap, she has a lot of buffs on her right now. Where's she getting those from? One attacked. Yeah, it says only her being attacked. So it's not her parry triggering. Nah, I don't understand anything. Let's do... I want as little sand cost here, so let's just murder that guy. He's super dead. Shadow Pierce, restore some health. Or my health. Oh, I can heal my health. Lowest HP. That's good enough. Good enough. I don't think the blade's gonna help us here. Blade dance again. Oh boy, you are screwed. I have just enough sanity to kill you. That's just how it goes. Easy win. The mysterious girl you'd mistaken for a corpse gracefully sheathed her sword. In this 2-on-2 encounter, you clearly had the upper hand.
两位冒险者大人，是我们有眼不识泰山。这个女的，是我们烧上的吗？
You bring a lot of questions. You just, what is your plan, my guy? A corpse wanders out of a cart and you attack it. Frickin', you don't know who the woman is in the cart. Sort of besides him, yeah, is that what I know?
这一车货的收益全部上缴给你们，求求你们放我们一条生路吧。
We're bandits. They probably think we're bandits.
我们似乎被魔物盯上了呢。这群哥布林可要比这2个士兵难对付多了。
求求你们救救我们！那些魔物真的会把我们活活吃掉的。
Settle on the sword held at your waist, and a fierce hunger for battle stirs from somewhere deep within. I hope I got XP from killing those soldiers. I have a feeling I'm gonna need it. I kinda sucked last fight. Maybe you were actually faster. It's very good. I was very good. Stand up. I just want to point out, I selected a voice type, and it didn't give me a voice. Wait a minute. I thought we were fighting together. What happened to fighting together? Okay, well, this is fine. So... how do I want to play this? Because I don't have a lot of ways of recovering sanity, but I noticed my sanity took a sharp dive somewhere in the middle. I think it was because I used my ult, but Magitech Circuit, that does a ton of damage, but it's also really inefficient. And Captain's Authority, I can only use like max 3 times. Oh, it's 25% of my current sanity, so never mind. For now, let's stick with basic attacks. Now I like the look of that guy. So let's go. He's gonna be our main target. Gonna put Battle Resonance on because I'm tanking right now. Oh, so that applies to both of us. That's how that. Alright, so much for that. Oh, that dealt damage. Okay. This is not some damage, but damage nonetheless. Okay, and so now I use them. Bide my time. Let's see what that does. Oh, okay. So that recovers sanity and heals me.
打中要害了呢。
That's how it works. That's the oh, that's AoE too. Okay. Ha. Okay, I'm getting it. I'm slowly getting it. They have a tutorial. I sure am picking it up. Okay, so biding my time heals me for both sanity and health. Those arrows, those circles at the top of the skills seem to be ranges. So theoretically, I can't. Okay, so, no, that's their formations because there's 4 slots. So Shadow Pierce would hit these 2 slots. I'm just gonna stop thinking about it. I know what to do. I'm gonna miss like a fool. That is so unlucky. That's uncool. Let's switch both out to the front. She has her parry. They love attacking the front. looks like the chance can increase. That'd be nice. Because she hasn't triggered a single time that I can see. Okay, so this is kind of a rough fight. I can't attack anyone. Alright, well, now they're dead. Oh, yeah. That is such a broken skill. And then I finished them both. Easy. Nice, clean double kill. Mysterious girl's coordinated attack. Assault. The last goblin fell heavily to the ground. If you two had helped us, we'd already be dead at the claws of those beasts. Also, after we finish our business, see you in Marigold Town. We'll repay you properly. By the way, I've been trying to avoid saying it, but that guy's mustache is crazy. That's like Waluigi type stuff. That is sharpened. He also made a point to... Is that coming out of his nostrils? I don't know anything about it. This place is dangerous. We'll take our leave first. The two soldiers scrambled onto the carriage and whipped the horses without looking back, fleeing from this dangerous place. So nice, I saved them. They kicked ass too. The goblins followed the scent here. You recognized her, or rather recognized that voice. The corpse who had squeezed him with power, lied to her, saying things that made no sense. Looking at it again, she does look exactly like Shadow. The crown looks the same too, I think. And she has the same sword. The difference is her clothes are white and her hair is Are you okay? I just noticed she's lost her voice. Everyone has lost their voice. Maybe there's some really inconsistent voice acting going on right now. I'm sure it'll be fixed when the game's out. Her eyes were again concerned. Nothing like a strange beast. Like some kind of like it's like you're imagining things. Fortunately, your mind's not letting you recall anything about it. But do I have triple amnesia? I have quadruple amnesia. It just stacks. Can't stop getting it. Rolling your gaze, the girl wiped her cheek. It's not my blood. No, it's not her blood, guys. The grab on her cheek wiped away. Those bright red eyes smiled at you. That's a corpse of blood. That is rotten blood you have on your face. Lost? Aren't we all? Rather than being honest, you simply had no idea what to do. I don't even know what to call you up in bed each day compared to corpses. Don't want to stay here and get turned into sashimi. I'm not a fish. You shook your head. You definitely didn't want to become sashimi. Then come with me to the nearby town first. We can figure things out there. With your mind completely blank, maybe you really did need someone to lead the way and get out of this dangerous place as quickly as possible. Besides, faint rustling sounds seem to be coming from deep in the forest. Agreed. Thanks, I'd appreciate it. I don't want to travel with a stranger. Choice doesn't matter. I've been through this rodeo before. I know how this goes. I'm going to refuse. I'm going to be forced to go along with your end. Probably not. It might screw me over in the long run. I don't want to travel with a stranger. of the town appeared ahead. There were more people on the road. The streets bustled with people. The air thick with plunging eggs of horsemen, baking bread, cured leather, and cheap spices. The bakery owner nearby pushed out a batch of freshly baked flatbread. Rising steam making him involuntarily step back.
这里就是金盏镇啦。哦，糟糕， 好像一直忘了做自我介绍呢。我叫莉莉丝，可以告诉我你的名字吗？
Awkward silence. You chose to introduce yourself now. That's not cool though. Oh, do I get to choose a name? That'd be nice. The twin-tailed girl tilts her head, watching you. A breeze sweeps past, and her silver hair, laced with sunlight, dances in the wind. Your heart suddenly began pounding, your mind in chaos. Your name. Good question. You couldn't remember anything. Maybe you got knocked around in that car and got amnesia. Again. But deep in your mind, some words seem to faintly echo. Morphean, that is not a word. You check your wordage. But yes, no, it's actually the Morphean paradox. That's what it's called. The mysterious girl who called herself Lilith is still looking at you with a smile. Will you tell her your name? Oh yeah, I'm... I want to see what happens. You thought you did have a name, so you tried to say it, but it seemed like you only moved your lips. No sound coming out at all.
啊？你在说什么？
Lilith leaned forward, moving slightly closer to you. You tried opening your mouth again, but still no sound came out. You had... Saying that you hadn't spoken for a while, Lilith just smiled and shrugged.
没关系，我们还有很多可以深入了解的机会。
Okay, so... she doesn't know what to call me.
比如，你可以和我讲讲你的过去、你的家庭，或者
About that.
为什么要来金盏镇。
Yeah, a buzzing sound suddenly grew louder in your mind, and Lilith's voice became distant and blurred. Oh, I'm going through it again. Your past. Yes, who exactly are you? Why are you here? You know, I just want to say, this game could have easily been a gacha game. It has all the proper setups for it. It could do all of it. I think the only thing that held it back, actually I'm sure there's a few things, was that they need like a million different characters. You couldn't remember anything, yet everything around you felt strangely familiar. And this girl before you should be wary of a stranger, yet you couldn't help but think about and respond to her questions, as if you had always done so. I did do that very subtly in that cart.
你看起来也是一名冒险者。
Lilith's voice briefly pulled you out of your thoughts. I really wonder if there's gonna be another meta aspect to this game. Because right now it seems very like protagonist focused, unlike the other game. And it doesn't branch out as much into like talking to the player. So it's a bit different. That's all I can really say. Confess your own lost memory. She could probably help. I mean, I don't remember. I mean, I don't remember anything. I don't know who I am. I forgot my past.
失忆吗？这种现象在冒险者身上还蛮常见的。
A bunch of people just wander into the adventure and go like, who am I? I don't know who I am. Sign me up, Ben. Sign me up. Morphean paradox. That's the only thing I remember.
逐梦者，也许你该找到他，这样就会记起你到底是谁了。
Maybe I should find them. Ooh, maybe I'm not the Morphean paradox. Maybe I stole his armor. Lilith suddenly leaned close and lowered her voice.
或者， 其实你就是那个逐梦者呢，你只是在记起你自己。
You're being very suspicious about this. We're so close that you could almost hear her heartbeat. I don't think we're that close, buddy. The light crimson eyes were strikingly bright in your vision. You wanted to tell her everything about yourself, but right now, you were just an empty shell. What do you mean you wanted to tell her everything about yourself? Just then, you felt yourself being shoved aside by brute force. What the hell? Oh. Man, that guy is actually, I didn't point this out. Those guards had proper sprites. I didn't see this many sprites in the previous game. This is actually really cool. They're also really well. I love this art style. This monotone, like simplistic color scheme art style. It looks really good. No, I already said no. Didn't you promise to buy me a new sword once this commission came through?
上个委托的赏金都用来赔礼道歉了，你不会忘了自己把人家农田烧了吧？
Man, voices come and go like the wind.
那是意外。不说这个，那之前攒下来的钱呢？
你不是说不想一直住旅馆，我就在郊外找了一个房子。
Man, this guy's having a hard time. A man and woman passed by you. Your gaze fell on the huge backpack the man was carrying. Looks like he was the one who shoved you. You were about to call out to them when a small voice interrupted you.
那个，对不起，对不起。
What the hell? She just lost her voice. Okay, it's fine. I have you, timid female adventurer. They're my friends. They were rushing to a commission and didn't notice you.
我替他们道歉。
At first I thought she was like a shield bearer type, but I can see her mace. Is she like a priest or something? Only then did you notice a petite girl nearly hidden by a huge bundle. She seemed nervous and couldn't look at you in the eye. Choose! Do you have a voice or do you not have a voice? What is this? We should go. I'm really sorry. She flashes you an apologetic nod, then jogs after the bickering pair ahead. What the hell is this, man? Can you just have a voice? I'm nitpicking. It doesn't matter that much. Your gaze followed the departing trio. They wore leather armor and had weapons at their waists.
那个女生是不是很可爱？
Yeah, she reminds me of someone. Only observing their attire. I mean, she was quite timid, and I respect her for that. She walked up to us anyway, and I appreciate her respectfulness, but I am going to be respectful in return and say she was quite cute. What? What? No, you're cute. Where did that come from? I swear she has some mental magic that like fucking drives me places. Lilith clearly didn't expect you to say that, and neither did you. She widened her eyes in surprise.
这种话不能随便说的。
Is she blushing? You can barely see it because of how pale her face is under and the red of her eyes, but she's blushing. But yeah, this is what I'm talking about, is like the monotone color range. It makes the colors stick out more, and I love that. Although this red outline for the background over here, it's very odd, and I don't know why. It makes it look like it's like covered in energy.
不过，我就当做是夸奖，收下好了。
Protect protagonist is always so quick to just compliment Lilith.
看他们的方向，大概是要去服务中心了。
Where the hell are we now? We're in Marigold.
我想想，是一个管理工会发布委托的地方。只有加入工会、注册在籍的冒险者，才能做讨伐魔物的营生。
I see.
冒险者们聚集在一起，成为同伴，互相扶持，一同前进，克服万难。服务中心的宣传海报上是这样说的。
So that's why you wanted to be comrades. You wanted to drag me into your adventuring party.
他们的关系看起来不就非常不错吗？
They seemed like they were pretty tight knit. Not many people out there are willing to step up for their friends. Companions, huh? You silently repeated those words in your mind. Your eyes rest on the street. The crowd has indeed many adventurers, occasionally bursting into hearty, honest laughter. You can't help but wonder, did you once have companions like this too? No, I'd never. Now you've disappeared. Are they worried about you? Maybe they're out looking for you right now. I'm pretty sure I'm a resurrected corpse. For a moment, you felt the urge to learn everything about your surroundings. Suddenly, you want to know, where in this world are you? How are you supposed to survive? Why is that in the title? Wait, what is this? I'd like to look around nearby.
附近转转吗？当然可以。你打算做什么？
I feel like so far I'm working a theory that like I was a corpse and I was resurrected into this corpse by Lilith. And I don't know why. I think this is the meta thing of like, you know how like when I first came in I was put in the demon mode and then I ended up in the Morphean paradox. I think what happened was that was like the same thing happened but with one of the corpses in the cart. And Lilith then inserted herself into that cart so that she could guide me after all the confusion. I'd assume. And then further on, I'd assume she's acting like a guide right now, because I mean she is. Okay, I can choose. Chat with the soldiers. Look at the flyers on the wall. Chat with the owner. I wonder if those are the same soldiers. I want to see if I can check up on those guys. Near the wall by the street, two men dressed like soldiers were holding bottles of liquor, boasting about their heroic battle against monsters. Oh yeah, I'm about to ruin that, huh? Looking at their attire, it seemed increasingly familiar. Wasn't that the same uniform worn by the two who drove the carriage earlier? That's what I thought. I wanted to know if that was them. Damn, could they be in the same group? Either way, first find out where their headquarters is. Perhaps you could go investigate yourself. Perhaps the clues to what you lost before waking up are in there. Wait a minute. I just remembered something. Back in that battle, the first words I said when I went into battle with them was, we can't let them go or else they'll alert the Griffin Knights. So that obviously showed that I had some common knowledge of what's going on, otherwise we wouldn't be able to recognize them as Griffin Knights. So what is this amnesia crap? Was that like lingering thoughts? I don't know. I don't know anything. Perhaps the clues to what you lost before waking up are hidden there. Excuse me, you thought about how to phrase your question. Headquarters? That word didn't seem quite right.
两位，请问金盏镇这边银色格里芬的营地在哪里？
See, she's guiding. That's why I think she is. She's translating in a lot of ways. It's almost like she's an alter of myself. Like she's a piece of me. That's really weird. I'm sorry, I'll stop. Right, yeah, that's the word you were looking for. Two soldiers, faces flushed, red, but their eyes wander between the two of you for a while before waving you off dismissively. Okay.
去，别打扰我们喝酒。
Ooh, that's not gonna do good when a siege comes, huh? ask how it's doing, you guys. You look sincere, though these two fellows probably can't read your sincerity through the armor.
加入我们，颜色格里芬的考核可是很严格的。
I've seen your guys in action. I promise you, it can't be that bad. The man approaches you with his bottle, tapping the glass bottom against your armor.
我经过了多少场考试，参与了多少实战训练，才穿上这身制服。
And now you sit on your ass and drink beer. Really worked out for you, huh? He shakes his head, gesturing wildly in the air. You'll need to say something more if you want to pry any useful information out of this junk. I've always been a loyal fan of the Silver Griffin. All that Chrysler building and only a 35% chance. You never know. It might work out. That's not a winning result. You barely get half your words out before the overwhelming stench of alcohol makes you nauseous. Something indescribable surges up in your stomach, splashing generously onto them. Did I puke on them?
你这家伙故意来搞我们是吧？
What the hell? The two soldiers seem to have sobered up considerably, but their faces have turned even redder. Yeah, I'd bet if I puked on them, there's no way I got that nervous.
快给我滚蛋！妈的，冒险者都是这路货色，
Well, that's a bit of a ride.
你们都该死在外面，死在这胳膊里手底下。
Nothing goes my way in this game. Nothing. I can't sneak out of a cart properly. I can't ask someone where their camp is. Before the two soldiers can throw their bells at you, you grab Lilith and quickly leave the street corner.
好险，差点就被砸中了。
Those two guys reeked so bad. Yeah, evidently. Holy crap.
离他们远一点吧。还要去别的地方看看吗？
Take a look at the notice board. Alright, you approach the wall, covered with old, tattered newspapers. Text has been washed away by rain, making it hard to read. After leaning closer, the only thing still legible was a freshly posted wanted notice. The wanted notice bore a blurry photo of a girl with long white hair and pale violet eyes. I feel like I've seen her before. Below in small print it says Callan Scarlet. Dev. There's a translation error, Dev. I don't know, maybe she's a terror. You never know. Highly dangerous. If you have any leads, please contact the nearest group of soldier. I'm really curious what those crowns are. Your gate is shifted to another paper beside it, with Church Isaiah written in large, ornate calligraphy. It seems to be urging people to follow in the goddess's footsteps, ending with, "The goddess's radiance shall forever guide humanity." Something I also noticed is
伊赛亚的宣传布告贴的到处都是呢。
I seem to have heard those words in the carriage too. Something about buying corpses is related.
银葱之森最大的宗教组织，信奉伊赛亚女神，时常组织一些神官到镇子上做教义宣传。
That's curious.
不过我对这些是不太感兴趣啦。
Yeah, religions are a bit iffy in times like these. Nothing worth examining further. Let's go somewhere else. Alright, well. Oh, I can look at it again. Does it just go through the same dialogue? Yeah, it does. Can I skip? Scroll wheel doesn't work.
伊赛亚的宣传布告银葱之森最大的宗教组，不过我对这些是不太感兴趣啦。
Okay, so I can't skip. And it did just go through the same dialogue. So let's chat with the owner. The bakery door was wide open. Behind the counter, a man was using a wooden paddle to turn the bread on the baking tray. Oh, he seems like a nice guy. Seeing someone come in, he glanced up, but his hands never stopped working.
两位需要什么？
Ooh, what do you got? He thought for a moment. Considering your attire did seem a bit out of place at the bakery, and found a relatively out of the way corner to stand in. Have you seen me before? You know what? Not a bad question. Let's try it. Did I just succeed a check? I'm not gonna puke on him. Success. Nara looked you up and down for a while, then frowned and shook his head.
我可是这条街出了名的记性好，谁买过什么，买了多少面包，我可都记得牢牢的。
That's very impressive.
更别提你这种大块头，要是来过，我指定记得。
Okay. Before you can get a word out, he flicks his wrist with practiced ease, flipping the bread perfectly on the trim.
我看你和旁边的小姐一定是冒险者吧？
Maybe.
虽然挺多人都不太喜欢你们这些家伙，都觉得是些舞刀弄剑、精力过剩的问题儿童，
Oh.
但我还蛮佩服的。多亏他们整天和那些奇形怪状的东西呲牙，让我这小店可以平安开下去。
So guards are just not worth anything around here, huh?
我可不指望格里芬那帮士兵能处理掉多少问题。
That's unfortunate. I guess you don't really need guards if you have a bunch of overpowered badasses running around with swords. Griffin soldiers.
喏，就是街边站着的那两个。
Oh, they saw me already. I saw them. I saw all over them. Following the owner's gaze, you saw two soldiers like figures leaning across the corner, against the corner across the street, each holding a wine bottle, faces flushed red. Okay, I have a theory. Were those options locked because I didn't talk to this guy first? This feels like I should have done this first.
那就是两个酒囊饭袋，没什么用处。
Let's not call them useless. They're just undisciplined.
最近王城派了个叫朗尼的副官来，听说那家伙严厉得很，真该让他给这两个家伙抓去矿场。
Why the mines? Aren't they guards? The owner deftly sliced the bread.
说不定还有点用处。
It seems you don't have very good experiences. Oh, am I done? What do you mean we left empty-handed? I guess we did want information. Lilith looked at you, suddenly breaking into a smile.
我没想到有人会一上来就问这样的问题。
What do you mean? It's a good question. Have you seen me?
你见过我吗？
Stop making fun of me, okay? This is serious. I have a serious brain injury. I'm walking around with a concussion. I don't have any restraint. I barfed earlier, probably because I still have the concussion. Lilith laughed louder and louder, her hair bouncing with her shaking shoulders, her eyes curving into thin crescents.
抱歉，抱歉。你还有其他想看的吗？
That's so mean, man. You're making fun of a disabled person. Does having amnesia make you disabled? No, it probably doesn't. Maybe mentally. I don't know what that counts for. Regardless, let's move on. You shake your head. Nothing worth paying attention to here. Seeing your frustration, Lilith smiles and pats your shoulder.
还有很多地方都没去看过，也许我们可以去远一点的地方走走呢。
Lilith's right. You should check out the other places. Maybe something will jog your memory. Or gather more information. If someone could recognize your gear.
这位先生，我打远一看就知道您身手非凡呐。
I don't think this is the kind of person I want recognizing my gear. A man in a long robe suddenly emerges mysteriously from the crowd, blocking your path with an eager tone. This is a scammer.
尤其是这把剑。
Gaze falls on the iron sword at the waist. No patterns or gems. It's even a bit rusty. But you just used it in battle. Maybe your combat skills have nothing to do with the quality of your weapons. Still, this is an opportunity to ask this man. Have you seen my sword before? I was made fun of when I asked this before. No, you know what? I don't care what Lilith says, okay? It's a good question. The scrawny man freezes for a moment, then an exaggerated smile spreads across his face.
见过，当然见过。正是因为有您这样出色的冒险者，金盏镇才能在魔王军的铁蹄下安然无恙呀。
Something tells me this is flattery.
但您这把剑，它上面充斥着
Suffused with. The man tenses his face and makes exaggerated expressions, then finally shakes his head vigorously.
不祥的气息。不过没关系，我们正巧有着可以净化一切的圣水。
You want to sell me holy water?
您只要将剑交给我，我很快就会将它处理干净的。
The man chatters endlessly in your ear, while your stomach growls at an inopportune moment. His eyes dart, and he quickly pulls out a piece of bread from his bag.
哎，面包铺新出炉的，您一定饿了，快吃些东西吧。
I would not eat that. That's probably drugs. The faint wheat aroma from the street moments ago is now amplified. Since waking up among a pile of corpses and traveling all the way here, you haven't eaten anything. You look at that golden, brilliant bread, and now almost imagining its soft texture as you bite into it. Don't do it. Don't do it. What's the most reasonable option here? I know. Take the bread from the obvious scammer and... This is a bad idea. Grab the bread, about to relieve your hunger pangs, when Lilith beside you grabs your arm.
这可不太对劲，路上的陌生人会愿意给你一块新鲜出炉的面包吗？
So does Lilith, like, represent my sense of reason in this world? How is she the reasonable one this time? God, I'm like actually insane. You understand, there are indeed many things that don't add up. For instance, why are you suddenly so hungry? I mean, you laid up some...
真的要吃这块面包吗？
No. Refuse, I'm not... Forget it. Oh, I have to succeed the check to not eat the bread? This is such a bad idea. What does forget it mean? I have a feeling forget it is just eat it, but again, I'm gonna try and not be hungry. I failed. Yeah, I'm gonna eat it. Great. You can't be bothered with all that. Hunger is pressing hard on your nerves. Why are you suddenly so hungry?
那家伙
That guy is
明
clearly
显
not
不
normal.
正常。你真的要吃他给的面包吗？
No, I shouldn't. Why fuss over a piece of bread? You feel like everything in your mind has been emptied, leaving only this bread. Throw away the bread. Lilith's urgent voice pulls you back to your senses. Did the check not matter? You're certain now. Something's definitely wrong. You drop the bread on the ground. Seeing your reaction, the man doesn't get angry. He just smiles awkwardly and waves his hand.
没什么，也许只是不太合您的口味，但我真的是在为您着想。现在的世道这么乱，我们伊赛亚教一直在为人类的生存尽最大努力，这也是我为什么愿意帮您的原因。我在圣辉堡接受过训学，能看出您的剑已经附着了黑气，说不定就是黑雾。对，没错，您知道这个东西有多糟糕。
I don't know. I was pretty good. I was pretty fine earlier.
一旦感染，您就会彻底的死掉，凉透了，然后被那些游走在街头的运尸官把尸体偷走倒卖。
So about that, you won't believe this, but I have a crazy story for you. The man rambles on quite a bit. You only catch the last part. So those two stuffed you into the car at the beginning were actually corpse collectors. No. Seeming to understand your concerns, the man rummages through his bag again, finally producing a sparkling crystal.
我把这枚代表本人教职的水晶石抵押在这里，也作为我高尚人格的担保。
That's probably quartz or some crap. You take the crystal he hands you. Stone surely can't cause any more trouble, right? Examine the... What is this? What is happening? Of course I fail. I had like 28% chance. Just a transparent crystal. I really can't see anything special about it. Come on, you're no craftsman. Don't be so hard on yourself. You don't get what's worth scamming about this rusty iron sword on your waist. You slowly reach for the sword at your waist, but it feels like tugging at your hook. It's Lilith. Maybe she's gonna tell me not to hand my sword over to some random stranger. She watches you with a worried expression while the man waits quietly for your response. What to do? Should you hear what Lilith has to say? Nah! Yeah, let's hear what she has to say.
我能感受到这块水晶上有某种魔法，
Oh, so she...
虽然大概率它并不是什么珍贵的宝物。
That sword doesn't look like it's like anything good either.
不像是好东西。
I think she's gotten a bit emotional. Lilith clears her throat and lowers her voice. What is it? Is it Excalibur?
好吧，不是什么好东西，随便你吧。反正这是你的剑，你有权决定它的去留。
I feel like you're not telling me something knowing I'm an amnesia patient. Lilith seems a bit upset. You can't figure out why she's suddenly talking like this.
这位先生，您真的没有考虑好吗？
He's just been standing here this entire time.
这可是来自于圣辉山一带的圣水，有了它做洗涤，您的剑一定能恢复如初的。如若不是看到您这样伟岸的冒险者即将陷入险境，我才不会将圣水花费在这种事上呢。
I don't trust this guy for a second. I wonder what makes me feel that way. The man looks deeply moved, his words sincere. You can see tears of emotion welling at the corner of his eyes. Yeah, no. Wait, oh, is that a Lilith bonus? Does that mean normally this would have been a 5% chance? Alright, I'm not giving it. Thank you for the kind offer, but there's no need. You notice someone peeking at you from the street corner not far away. Oh, is it another...
为什么，先生？我也是为了您考虑。
Yeah, but like, you're like super suspicious. Like you crawled out of the sewer grate nearby suspicious.
还废什么话，蠢蛋！我们被发现了。
Sure enough, seeing you put away your sword, the man who was watching from the corner immediately stepped down and stood behind his companion. Great, so I'm being mugged, is that it? But you were still mentally sizing up the man's muscles. The bald man had already raised his fist. At the same time, you heard the sound of metal being drawn. 2 on 2 again.
别忘了，我也是一名剑士呢。
The voice cutout was so natural, I naturally filled in the silence. This is so messed up. You've finally shown your true colors. You were so patient talking to me for so long. You've finally shown your true colors. Yeah, they really already showed them a while ago. Big guy, let's show that these clueless adventure is what you're made of. Looks like we've really been underestimated. I don't think we're anything crazy, but... Okay, so, I've learned my lesson. I should go straight out with the sandy effects. I really hit them hard so I can get the cooldown trigger faster. I should use Battle Resonance. That way I can take the next few hits. Did he just... That's not doing anything. Are they just pointing at me? You! Yeah, I don't get it. Yeah, that deals a ton of damage. Holy crap. I don't know why I held off from using it earlier. Nice and finish things off.
打中要害了呢。
A lot more damage.
我就知道这家伙不好惹。
Yeah, that's why you.
计划有变，快撤！
So they're just robbing me in broad daylight. The men posing as followers of Isaiah let out pathetic yelps and bolted into a nearby alley in a flash. He tried to catch up with them, but they clearly knew Marigold Town streets better than you and quickly vanished into the depths of the alley.
那家伙一看就是个惯犯。
I looked at the slightly rusty iron sword at your waist again, unable to figure out what was so special about it. I'm still confused. They didn't even hurt me. They just pointed at me. I don't. What was their plan? I should have looked at their skills. Was what I should have done. But considering how well it handled, you decided you treasure it for a while. What'd that say? What? Oh, this is really throwing me for a loop. You really leaned against the slightly cold wall. With everything that's happened, you feel even hungrier now. A piece of bread was offered to you.
应该很饿吧？其实我刚刚也买了面包哦。
Why didn't you say that when I was being tempted with luscious, cushiony bread? You reached out and took the bread, even though you just met. You somehow feel a natural sense of trust towards Lilith, which is why I'm not gonna roll a check for this one. Trusting her and trusting everything she offers you. Man, ain't that a bad mindset? Through the gap in your helmet, you put the bread in your mouth. Come on. Oh god. No, that's fantastic. Oh, maybe it's going under. I guess that would make more sense, huh? It was just as sweet and soft as you imagined. Chew, chew, chew.
恢复好体力了吗？感觉你比刚刚有精神了一些。
Good bread. Man, that was delicious. Nom nom nom. Really, really good stuff. Why interject, really? You don't really know how Lilith can tell through your helmet. Why don't we go to the service center? I'll help you register as an official venture first, and we can figure out how to find some work. Indeed, figuring out your current situation is more important than some sword. I thought you were gonna treasure it. There seems to be something in that. Go check out the note. Did they tell us where it was? Come on, can I pause? Is there a pause button? I kind of want to stop here. Oh, I can't pause. Tell you what. This has got to be a two-parter. So we're gonna call this one here, and I'm gonna continue this next time. Once I have a bit better of a grasp of what to do. And hopefully we can get through this prologue, because this prologue seems to be going for a while. But until next time, I'll be seeing ya, and you do what you need to do.